When I moved to Denver, Colorado, I thought I had everything figured out. At least, that's what I told myself when I packed my old car with 2 suitcases, a stack of notebooks, and a coffee maker that barely worked anymore. I had left behind a small town in Ohio with the idea that I could build a better, bigger life. But deep down, I knew the truth. What I needed was more than just one new chance, more than one new friend, more than one helping hand. And somehow, they knew it before I even admitted it to myself. I rented a small one-bedroom apartment in a quiet neighborhood near Capitol Hill. The building was old, with creaky wooden staircases and windows that rattled when the wind blew, but to me, it was perfect. A fresh start. The first person I met was Emily Carter, my next-door neighbor. She was a teacher at an elementary school a few blocks away. Emily was one of those people who always seemed to be in motion, carrying grocery bags, holding stacks of papers, balancing a coffee cup in one hand while searching for her keys with the other. She had chestnut hair tied in a messy bun and a smile that felt like warmth in human form. On my very first night, when I was still unpacking, she knocked on my door holding a plate of cookies. "Welcome to the building," she said. "I hope you like chocolate chip. I always make too many." I laughed nervously, thankful for the gesture. "Thanks. I actually haven't had dinner yet, so this is perfect." That was how it began. Over the next week, I met others. Jason Miller, who lived downstairs, worked as a paramedic. He was tall, broad-shouldered, always wearing a navy blue hoodie and carrying the tired look of someone who worked too many night shifts. Despite that, he always stopped to ask if I needed help carrying groceries or boxes. Then there was Samantha Sam Lopez, a graduate student who lived across the hall. She studied architecture at the University of Colorado and often sketched blueprints in the lobby while waiting for her laundry. Sam had a dry sense of humor, sharp wit, and an energy that made you want to keep talking to her, even when she was teasing you. And finally, there was Marcus Hill, a freelance photographer who occupied the top-floor apartment. He was quiet at first, always disappearing with his camera, but when he spoke, he had a way of making even ordinary moments sound poetic. I hadn't expected to find more than just one connection. But within days, it seemed like all of them had circled into my life. It started small. Emily invited me to a Saturday farmers market downtown. Jason offered to help fix the wobbly table I had dragged from Ohio. Sam insisted I join her study breaks because coffee tastes better when you're not drinking it alone. And Marcus? He simply started knocking on my door to show me the latest photographs he had taken around the city. Sunsets, streets, people I'd never met but somehow felt I knew through his lens. Before long, I wasn't just the new neighbor. I was part of something. But the truth was, I needed more than just one friend. I needed all of them. And somehow, they understood. Life in Denver wasn't always easy. My job at a small publishing office downtown came with long hours, little pay, and even less recognition. There were nights when I came home so drained, I thought I might collapse. One evening, after a particularly rough day, I found myself standing in the lobby of our building, trying not to cry. The elevator had broken again, and I had 3 bags of groceries in my arms. Just as I was about to give up, Jason appeared. "Rough day?" he asked, taking the bags from me without waiting for an answer. "You could say that," I muttered. He carried everything up 3 flights of stairs without complaint, then stayed in my kitchen while I put things away. We didn't talk much, but his presence was enough. Sometimes that's all you need. Later that week, Emily brought me homemade lasagna because she accidentally made too much. Sam dragged me out to a late-night coffee shop so I wouldn't drown in work emails. And Marcus left a photo of the Denver skyline taped to my door with a note that read, "Don't forget, tomorrow is always waiting." It was like they had all silently agreed to look out for me. Months passed, and our little group grew closer. We began having weekly dinners in the lobby, each of us bringing something to share. Emily made salads, Jason grilled, Sam experimented with baked goods, and Marcus always brought his camera to capture the chaos. I realized something important during those nights. I had come to Denver searching for a new life, but what I really found was a family. Not by blood, not by obligation, but by choice. One rainy evening, while thunder rolled over the city, I admitted it out loud. "I don't think I could have done this without you guys," I said softly, staring at the raindrops streaking down the lobby window. Sam raised an eyebrow. "Without us, you'd probably be living off instant noodles and crying into your laptop." We all laughed, but I meant every word. The thing about life is it rarely goes the way you expect. I thought I only needed one change, one chance. But the truth? I needed more than just one. More than one friend. More than one reason to keep pushing forward. And they knew it. From the very beginning, before I even said the words, they had already given me what I needed. In Denver, in that old apartment building with its rattling windows and broken elevator, I found something I had been searching for all along. Not just one answer. Not just one path. But many.